Hey, today is the day we're getting the house. It's coming today. It's on the truck actually as we speak. I just got a text from the salesman at the factory. So they're gonna bring it out today. I gotta cut some really quick branches down that I don't like. They're a little too close to the house. I don't want them falling on the house later on. So I'm gonna chop those down real quick. I got this new Lithely pole saw. So you know I have that Lithely chainsaw. This thing has been an absolute dream out here. I've been crushing it with that. Lithely sent me some more tools to review. So I have their pole saw here, and I'm just gonna put it together real quick, and I'm gonna chop some branches down. I'll also at some point make a review for this pole saw, but I actually have to use it first to know if I can review it and know if it's any good. So I'm going to set it all up, chop those branches down, and then hopefully this house is coming soon. First few cuts with the Lithely pole saw went pretty well. One thing I will note about this guy is it is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of that crunchy plastic. So I'm afraid if it maybe hits the ground, it might break. Same as with the handle. It's kind of this, it's almost like a vacuum cleaner type plastic when it needs to be a little more kind of rough, tough plastic. The chainsaw is really, really durable. This seems a little more fragile, so I'm gonna have to be careful with it. And I'm just gonna keep chopping down some of these little small limbs while I wait for the crew to show up. All right, I could see the truck. I can even see the roof of the house. I'm gonna walk down to the bottom here and get some footage of kind of how they're pulling it in. I don't have great service at the property, so I didn't know when they were coming, but I can definitely see, I just saw a little glimpse of the roof here. So I'm gonna walk out to the road and let's watch them pull this house in. I set up a time lapse up at the property as well, so maybe I'll time lapse them coming down the road. And yeah, let's do this. All right, it has officially made it on the property. They're just pulling some posts out, but I took the gate out and it definitely cleared and it's looking nice. Let's get a sneak peek here, the inside. They do still have to fix the island here. They're gonna do it up here on site. But yeah, home delivery, literally. We're making it up towards the top. I feel like it's gonna be a tight squeeze up here. A lot of branches up here ahead. I was worried about them. They said it should be fine. So I guess this is kind of the moment of truth. You can see we're sneaking it through, inching it through. Woo, the house is officially on the land. They're about to back it down here into place onto the pad. So what a day, Kookz, what a day. Finally, we have it. So here's the foundation pad, looks nice. I got the time lapse still going and I'll cut to that here once they start pulling on. All right, home is not in place. I think they just set it up here so they could get the other one in, and then they'll come in with the little skid steer with the hitch on it and pop up the hitch and move it into place. Hopefully they don't knock over my giant wood pile. Just want to show you guys something. You know, we sold the van and we were talking about how van life is never over, bro. Home is where you park it. Well, check it out. We're still living that life on wheels. So home is still where you park it. So once we park this bad boy, you can see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 wheels, 14 wheeler here. So home is where you park it on all 14 wheels. And how do you guys like that paint job? We went all black magic and I think it looks great. Danny's idea. We'll see how hot it gets. Luckily we're at high elevation, so it might be nice in the winter when it's really cold and we get some of that heat off of the home. Almost looks like I got a little house back there. Whoop, whoop. All right, the house is in place. It's not in place, but it's delivered. It's made it to the property, so we've made it. It's officially on the foundation. Of course, it still has to be put into place, so that's what they're gonna do tomorrow. They're gonna come back. They got a couple of specialty tools that help them get it really perfect onto the pad. So here it is. Let me know if you Kookz like the color. We went with that all black. That was all Danny's doing. So if you like it, you know, that's Danny and her new modern approach of design here. So there it is in place. Looks really good. Can't wait. It's crazy how much bigger it looks once it's here. It's hard to see on the camera, but this whole time I kind of cleared all this space and thought that I cleared way too much space, and then once the house fits in, it's actually in here pretty tight. We'll go over to where I cut those last little limbs down this morning with the pole saw and see they're pretty close right up to the edge, and I might do some more trimming of those. But yeah, Kookz, it's in place. Looks pretty funny here. Just two halves of a house. Woo woo. But yeah, guys, still living life on the road, on the wheels, in this giant parking lot here. Home is where you park it. Well, Kookz, that's a wrap for today's video. I'm pretty sure we got the house delivered. It's in place. The crew's gonna come out the next couple days, put it together. I'll be documenting all that. So I guess we'll just pick up once they start working tomorrow, marrying the houses together. We got our nutrition classes tomorrow, so we won't be able to be here for that first half, but tomorrow essentially all they're doing is just marrying the two homes together. I won't be, like I said, I won't be able to document that, but I'm assuming they're just using this little skid steer here to fine tune it. They also have this other tool that kind of lifts and lowers it almost on it almost looks like a treadmill. That helps kind of fine tune it. And then I should be able to be back on Thursday and just document what's happening, continuing my work. I would love to get the space ready for a container. Let me just jump out real quick and show you what the house looks like in place. I guess we might as well. I don't want to cut you off short there without showing you the end product. So we did it, Kookz. We're getting really close. Like I mentioned, home is where you park it. This house is going to be parking here. So as you see, we got our wheels down there. Wasn't sure where they are, but here is the house. Here's the house from the front. So just that same theme. We also got a metal roof on there. So we got a nice metal roof. At some point we'll have to install some gutters and a water catchment system up here, maybe put some tanks, maybe on the other side where we're not going to be parking our vehicles. And yeah, that's kind of essentially the idea. We'll park over here, and I would love to get a storage container over here on this side. So just kind of right here. So I already scraped a little bit of the property down. And let's see, we got a matching truck, kind of see how the truck looks in front of the property. Oh yeah, Kookz, we're doing it. So thanks, Kookz. Always like and subscribe. Thanks for coming along on the journey. We can't wait to get this project finished and give you the official home tour, but just the land Kookz are signing off. So thanks, y'all. We will see you in the next video, and hopefully by then, maybe in the next couple of videos, we'll actually be in the house. So we're doing it, and we are pulling out, and the road's getting bumpier and bumpier the more rain we get. So right on, Kookz. We got our descend on bend, still repping the van life, flopping in the breeze. See you, Kookz, later.